Hey guys, so today I wanted to discuss a little bit about lug nuts. Most car manufacturers have the same kind of lug nuts. They're chrome plated and stainless steel. They're short. They look good on pretty much any car, and I guess that's why they're universal. So essentially, there's a few aftermarket styles that you can go for. I'm going to talk about those. Mainly the differences between aluminum and steel. Now, aluminum lug nuts are lightweight, and I actually have one right here. So these lug nuts, and I pretty much just purchased these for demo purposes. I got them off a website for $10. A set of 20 of these for $10. Now, lug nuts aren't really that expensive, but for an aluminum style, gold plated, $10 pair of lug nuts, do you really trust that on your car? So aluminum is pretty good for some pieces of the car. You know, they're light, they're pretty sturdy, but they're not strong. To put this on your car, yeah, it'll hold the wheel on the car, on the hub, but how long is that gonna last? And the more you take it off, the more you put it on, you know, that's what a wheel is designed for, to be taken off and be put on. It's gonna wear these out. And another thing, you can't use an impact gun with these aluminum lug nuts. 99% of mechanic shops use impact guns because they're faster. If you're paying by the hour, you're not gonna sit there, take out a wrench, and just shoot each wheel with every customer that comes in with aftermarket lug nuts. So a mechanic uses an impact gun on one of these bad boys, and it just threads all the inside, just wears them down. It wears out the gold plating that's on the outside, or whatever color you buy. There's really no excuse to choose aluminum. Now, what Streetlocity sells is they're all steel, because steel is the strongest lug nut you can get, aside from titanium, which is for racing purposes. But for your everyday street use, steel is like your number one. That's all you need right there. Now the thing is, the way they look doesn't necessarily mean that they're the same. These look exactly the same, give or take a few differences. Now this one was actually from my old car. Aluminum. This is a perfect example of why not to get aluminum. First off, you can notice mechanics have already worn through the edges because they use impact guns. The plating on the back is all gone, all stripped away. The plating on the front, all stripped away. The threading on the inside. You can actually see where the aluminum shards, where it's just rubbing off. I mean, honestly, they look the same. Why would you go for cheap? This is the cheap version, this is the good version. Why would you skimp out on your life? If this fails, which a couple more times pulling it in and out, it probably would have failed. If this fails, your wheel's coming off. If it comes off on the highway, that's your life we're talking about. Steel lug nuts, just in a nutshell, are safer, 100% safer. That's why car manufacturers from the dealership use the chrome plated lug nuts, because it's universal, any color, any car. Now these are colored, so you can actually pick what color you want. Here's a set of neochrome. They look great, and they're steel. They won't fail you. That's the most important thing. Today, a lot of people, they like to skimp out, and I understand. You know, you work hard, you got maybe a family to spend money on, but when you start to spend money on your hobby, your car, why are you gonna go and buy the cheapest thing? Now there's some parts that you can get on the low, on the cheap, and it doesn't matter what brand you get, what kind of material it's made out of, because it's just for looks. But when there's something that's designed to keep the wheel on the car and you use the cheapest material available just because you don't want to spend X amount of dollars extra, it's your life. You can either go cheap and risk your life, or spend a little bit more and make sure you have that guarantee that your wheel's not going to fall off. Learn from my mistake. Quality over quantity.